Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Tech Room podcast. I'm your host, Ida, and today we have a guest here with us. I won't blow his trumpet. I'll just let him introduce himself and tell us what he does. Karibu.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm Stephen Gatei. I'm the founder and CEO of Mwalimu Connect. Mwalimu Connect is an EdTech startup that has three key pillars. Pillar number one is a jobs board to link our young teachers with teaching jobs in schools in Kenya and schools abroad. Our pillar number two is upskilling of teachers so that they're able to trickle down these skills to the learners, preparing them for the today job market. And our pillar number three is access to quality and affordable hardware and software in the education sector. This includes schools, the teachers and the learners. Happy to be here. So Mwalimu Connect is an EdTech startup. We joined the Microsoft for Startups Founders Accelerator about 1 year ago. And thanks to the Microsoft for Startups Accelerator, today Mwalimu Connect is the HP EdTech partner in Kenya. Today Mwalimu Connect is also the HP IFS, that is the HP Integrated Financial Services partner, EdTech partner in Kenya. Today we also run Classera, one of the largest learning management softwares globally, also based in Silicon Valley. We run it exclusively in Kenya. Yeah, and we also deliver the Microsoft upskilling program to the teachers in Kenya.
Yeah, karibu sana. We're also happy to have you.
Thank you.
I'll jump right into it. The first question I'd ask is, how would you, what are the tech innovations that you think are currently shaping the economic world?
The economic world?
Yeah.
Wow. I think I'll say all of them are, or majority of them are making an impact or shaping the economic world. I'll say if you look at the trends today, the ones with a big impact, of course, are in the education sector, and fintech and e-commerce.
Yeah.
I think the three are making a big role, matters shaping the economic world.
Now that you've mentioned fintech, what do you think is the future of fintech?
I'm not in the fintech industry.
Just touch a bit on it.
The future of fintech.
Yeah.
I think, let me also put it this way. I think we're one of the EdTech startups that has integrated fintech and e-commerce. The future of fintech, I will say, for example, let me base it on what we do. We offer schools and teachers devices in the education sector that come pre-installed with content, and Microsoft software is pre-installed from the factory. We brought in fintech, whereby now a school or teachers can have the devices and pay termly for up to 3 to 5 years. I believe that is fintech integrated into EdTech. So I think the future of fintech is making things accessible, more accessible and more affordable. Yes, I'll say that's the future of fintech, and that's what we're heading to.
Yeah. Do you feel like with what you've mentioned, is fintech making everything more effective, efficient, or is it in a way derailing our workflow, I'd say?
No. I think fintech is making things more accessible, more services to be efficient. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a huge impact on the fintech. And you see, I think some time back, you remember like when M-Pesa came?
Yeah.
I think banks wanted to oppose M-Pesa, and they thought that M-Pesa is their competitor.
Yeah.
But today, I think if you try to say that we shut down M-Pesa, it is the same banks that will say we cannot operate without M-Pesa.
Without M-Pesa,
yes.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
So fintech is actually a collaborator and makes other things work easily.
Yeah.
As I said, you look at EdTech, but we integrated some fintech into it.
Yeah, nice. With the growth in the digital world and how largely people are adapting the AI and everything, how do you see the AI in terms of AI and the job market? How do you see AI affecting the job market, the current job market?
How I see AI affecting the current job market? For me, let me speak also from what I do in the EdTech space. You know, teachers, for example, used to think that AI or technology is going to take away their jobs. Because I've interacted with so many teachers, especially with the school management software that we're delivering, teachers now, after interacting with AI, see AI as a collaborator and making them do whatever they do at their best.
Yeah.
So in my view, I don't think AI is going to affect negatively the job market. In my view, it's going to actually have a greater impact.
What would you say are the challenges that companies are facing right now as the digital world is growing and all? What challenges are they facing in line with that, with the growth that is happening in the digital sector?
Yeah. I think adaptability, I think that's the major challenge, because if a company does not want to adapt quickly and move with the current trends, they'll be left behind.
They'll be left behind.
Yeah, they'll be left behind. And two, if the companies are not willing to train or skill their employees with the digital skills or the today's skills, they'll also be left behind.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you manage to keep up with the innovations that are currently in place? How do you manage to adapt? How do you manage to maybe help your colleagues or the people you work with adapt to the new technologies that are coming in place, technologies that will help you in the industry that you are in right now?
I think as a founder, I have to keep up. That's my daily job. I have to look around and see what is coming up, what is trending, what the market is looking at, where we see value and where we see we need to onboard some of these things. Yeah, that's basically what we do to assist our team be the best in the game, in the field.
As a business founder now, what would you say has been the biggest challenge to establish yourself in Kenya?
Wow. I think there are quite a number of things. Some of them I would say there are things like policy, stuff like taxation. Of course, there used to be a challenge in terms of access to capital.
Yeah.
But I think I'm the first EdTech. I think I raised 200 million in my first round, and I actually raised it locally. So, but for me, I would say the challenges that are there, I also see opportunities in there. But policy, taxation, exposure and mentorship and access to capital, those are some of the biggest challenges.
Nice. Lastly, what would you advise guys in terms of how they approach networking? What is, according to what you think, what is the best way to approach networking and just getting to know the field that you're interested in?
I think one, many people talk about motivation, but sometimes motivation ends. I will say it's more of obsession. And for me, I don't believe in networking. I believe in building relationships.
Yeah.
There are many people who want to come to such an event. They say they want to network. So they think that when they just come with a business card, then they get somebody's contact, that is networking.
That's it, yeah.
No, for me, I believe in building relationships. And I normally tell people, especially the young people, before you move to a conference or before you move to a table to network, please ensure that you have value.
Yeah.
Please ensure that you have value.
Yeah.
Please ensure that you have value. I believe that is the only way now you can say you're building relationships on networks. Yes. So Mwalimu Connect is an EdTech startup. We joined the Microsoft for Startups Founders Accelerator about 1 year ago. And thanks to the Microsoft for Startups Accelerator, today Mwalimu Connect is the HP EdTech partner in Kenya. Today Mwalimu Connect is also the HP IFS, that is the HP Integrated Financial Services partner, EdTech partner in Kenya. Today we also run Classera, one of the largest learning management softwares globally, also based in Silicon Valley. We run it exclusively in Kenya. Yeah, and we also deliver the Microsoft upskilling program to the teachers in Kenya.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are really happy to have you here today, and we might have a conversation later, a lengthy one, about what you really do and what your company does. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having me. Asante.
Asante.
Thank you.